Hey, welcome back to more FF14. I'm in, the place I start half my Endwalker videos. Last time, I believe, was the last little bit of, main story questline, duties, with the Lunar Subterranean and the Abyssal Fracture. Today, we're doing Thaleia, the last Alliance raid of, Endwalker. Going in as Dragoon. We all ready?
Yep.
So the story with this one, basically we continue going around and having a look at various places related to the gods, with some of their little chibi animal forms. Had some interesting encounters with people that worshipped Halone and Menfina and all these things while they were there, and had the opportunity to kind of witness it and give some insight. It's kind of neat. We returned to the Omphalos, I think it's called, and had a chance to chat with some of the bosses we had already fought as well, because they were interested in talking to us. And then it was time. They basically just determined it was time. Oh no, I'm missing a whole part where we translated part of the epigraph that was there and determined that essentially the 12 were created by Heidelin to maintain equilibrium in the planet following the Sundering, because she knew that things were going to be a little bit hectic and chaotic for a while after that. Them and a 13th unnamed creation, which we were able to deduce was the Watcher, and we went to go talk to the Watcher, and they were like, "Yep, that's me." And it was like, "All right, cool." And they're like, "By the way, don't worry about what the 12 want. They don't want anything bad to happen to you guys. They all love you. The reason they want to fight you is something I shouldn't tell you. You should hear it from them, but you don't have to worry about it." And we're like, "Oh, okay." And so then we went back.
Seems like a pretty trustworthy guy.
Yeah. So we went back, and we also found out that each of the 12 are specifically based on somebody that Venan knew. So that's another thing. And also, the gods themselves change in response to the thoughts and prayers of the people of Aetheris, Eorzea specifically, for how they perceive them. For example, in the epigraph, they had a thing that's like, let us write down what we're currently like as people, because we're probably going to just, change as people think of us differently. So we want to not forget what we're supposed to be, what our main core thing is. And for example, one example that was given was, Halone is the god of glaciers, and, she protects the world from the flow of ice or something. And there's nothing about her being, associated with war, or having weaponry, or being this, glorious Valkyrie-type figure. And she even mentions, yeah, worshippers of Halone just kind of started they would pray to her before they went into battle, and so she literally just slowly morphed into a warlike goddess and became more of a warrior, which is, kind of funky.
That is interesting. I wish I was able to pay attention to these things.
And,
it's a lot of text.
Nafaka grew giant tits, and
I mean, she's a fertility goddess. Yeah, that was another thing, is when... That explains the whole, Menfina-Dalamud connection, because we know Dalamud was just an artificial Allagan thing they sent up into the sky. But because societies didn't know what it was, and they just thought it was a second moon, they're like, oh, I guess that's the pet of the moon goddess Menfina. That's Dalamud. It's her hound. And then this just manifested her dog. And now she has a dog. And she even made a comment where she was like, whether or not me and Oshan are each other's beloveds as mortals believe, that's fine. I don't really mind what people believe. And it's like, so are you or aren't you? Because it's like, I guess if people believe it, then that just kind of happened. They would have fallen in love with each other just because people believe that they're a couple. Very interesting and bizarre stuff. But speaking of Oshan, Derek just kind of was like, hey, by the way, I'm Oshan. Sorry for keeping it from you. I needed to, this is what I do. I make myself a human, and then I go around and see what people are like. And I drew you to this place to help us fulfill our desire. And we're like, oh, okay. So now we're going to go to the heavens of water and wind to fight Hlimhlain, Oshan, and Thaliak. Leaving a mysterious final spot for a fourth boss because we've already fought Nemea alongside her brother Althik.
Do you know what the last thing is?
Yeah.
You've probably seen us do it, right?
A long time ago. like once.
We have a Reaper who is also first time in our group. So, with the last two raids, I kind of took the helm at shouting out crap, and I guess I'll do that again for this one, because it's a rare instance of me actually knowing how it works.
Alright.
I did it for Abyssal Fracture, so it's your turn.
Last fight is a bit of a clusterfuck, but hopefully you'll recognize most of the stuff. We have an angry snowman here.
Oh.
What the hell is this?
One last detail. We found out that the gods had expended a lot of their ether fighting us, and they were very, very severely thinned by this. And we're like, what the hell is so worth that you're willing to fight us? And they're like, stay tuned and find out.
Come, mortals.
Damn it, my
Make your
portrait
way
broke.
through our watery sanctum.
I guess your portrait didn't stay tuned.
I like this person announcing that they suck at mechanics and they're probably gonna die. We'll have to see if that actually is true.
Well, good thing none of us is the healer, so we don't give a shit.
I was gonna heal, but I figured I would.
Whoops.
Go into
Forgot to apply the Dragon Eye to somebody. It's been a little while since I've actually played Dragoon.
As soon as these die, there's going to be a rare instance of there almost being a mechanic with a trash pull.
Okay.
These divine sprites will explode and do a lot of damage. There's nothing that you really
So we
need to
just
do to
wanna
prepare
be
for it. Just
away
kind of
from them?
heal.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter where you
Yeah,
are.
the healers just need to be on top of it, but for you, I don't think it matters.
Shields are good. Killing the enemies in a staggered manner would be good if we had any control over
Target
that.
fucking anything.
Okay.
Oops. Already messing up my rotation against the trash pulls. It's gonna be
Only to be
Good sign for the future.
expected They who vanquished my pupil Byragot.
Byragot.
It shall be my pleasure to welcome you personally.
I just noticed that one of these buildings has a tonberry on top of it. Hilarious. As many times as I've run this.
I didn't see it.
I have looked forward to this moment, children of man. This
I don't think it's going to happen for a while, but keep an eye out for left and right serial strikes. It'll be evident from the name of the thing he's using. If I
Okay.
notice it, I'll mention it. Get close to the side the clone is appearing on. It's going to be a giant knockback here.
The rivers rage at my behest.
Water.
Not all knowledge is wisdom.
Bet you don't know how to stack.
Never saw that mechanic before.
And what answer will you
Serial
have?
strike. And
Another one?
opposite.
Yep.
Gonna do rotating stuff here.
Of ignorance be
Yeah, in a minute.
cleansed.
He's gonna create a clone, I think. No? So he usually does that animation. Well, the first time he did that animation, he created the clone.
Join me In deepest knowledge.
Triangles!
Okay, yeah, this is just triangles are gonna appear and they'll do damage when they fill in the space. When they fill in the space, so just run away from them.
Okay.
With the big ones, you want to try to stay close to the center to get around them quickly. It's kind of tricky.
Yeah. Just focusing on dodging here, not even trying to go for damage during that.
Then he's going to make a big triangle pillar here that's going to fall apart into sides, so right now stand opposite of, like, the point, basically. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Then he's going to do 2 of these.
Okay, I see. Apparently I wasn't targeting him. I don't know what I was targeting.
Now there's should be 2 safe zones appearing here. I think we're doing this move, or not yet.
It sounds like Kun.
Yeah, I think this one also
Clone
comes
plus.
with. Yeah, there'll be like big water jets appearing off in the background where the clone is, so keep an eye on those. Don't be in line with them.
I see.
O waters purifying, reveal their nature.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, we're doing the thing now.
'Tis time for attack.
Okay, yeah. So there's going to be 2 safe zones, but the entire like floor is going to rotate 90 degrees based off of this direction he indicates.
Okay.
So like right now, this corner where I'm going is safe.
Not all knowledge is wisdom.
Doing it again, and this time I think he usually combines it with a Serial Strike. Yeah, so try to keep that in mind with where it's going.
Shit. Yeah, this corner ledge always is good.
I am the keeper of the Dorito. I just lost it.
I think that's all his unique mechanics.
Prove to me the wisdom of man. Let us enlighten one another.
Somebody just jump off.
Maybe. There's a person named Suspicious Bacon, and their title is Little Piggy.
Good. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Children.
Nice.
This gear you should consider taking, as it will be item level 650.
Alright. I'll agree to everything. Then. The,
Have you got the stones to face the navigator?
Are you a bad enough dude to face the navigator?
Don't keep me waiting.
Come on, don't keep me waiting.
Ah, yes. The Heaven of Wind is,
Let me prepare
Treasure
a
Island.
suitable stage for our
And yeah, this is the one where you can allegedly dote on her and blow kisses and shit, and then get bitch slapped for most of your health. I'm still not 100% sure if that is actually true.
Well, I will attempt it.
I have yet to see this happen.
Oh, okay,
Watching
chat's saying it.
Yep.
Oh, it has to be when she's not casting anything.
Well, she's not
okay.
casting anything right now.
Hoy, cut it out, you! And then, yeah,
I think
you
we
just
have to
eat
actually
shit.
be in combat with her.
Wow.
I'll teach you the ways of navigation.
This is a getaway, I think, or a get in. I don't remember which getaway. Or,
I still don't know what it was.
it was just a raid wide. Okay, this is the get in. this is get away. Wind Rose. She does that one fairly often.
Cut it out, you.
There she goes. She just did it to me.
Oh, you're fucked. Okay, I guess it does work.
These
There,
are going
now
to
we-
flip-flop
now we
real
know.
quick, so get ready to jump between them. Knockback.
The trident parts the seas alone.
She feels more like a water boss. Oh, this is where we have to
Yeah,
run away,
that
right?
she does. Yeah.
Not yet?
So you see
People-
this giant opening here? Oh yeah, no, you're gonna get knocked back into that.
Okay.
So get as close to the purple center as you can without touching it, and let it just knock you back.
Rise above the white caps.
I would recommend sprinting as soon as you can. And I think she does a serial strike, yeah.
Okay.
Ah, you don't.
Yeah, that cut it out you thing is like a reference to their mythology, because like one of the other gods, one of the other gods like walked in on her while she was taking a bath or something, and she'd beat him up.
These tridents are going to appear in order and then explode in order, and the radius on them is really big. So come into this corner where the last one's going to show up, and then be prepared for fun.
Ah.
And, yep.
You don't
And
mind if they play too.
I trust you don't mind if they play too.
these will hang around in the walls and basically just do, like, big danger zones in front of them, so just keep an eye out for
Okay.
them.
Widrose get away.
Yep.
Dance upon the waves.
Serial strike right. And minions again.
That's the way, my clever servants.
Just a raid wide.
I think so.
Very well. That's the big dick attack.
Feel the might of the navigator.
Can you dodge the same alternating AoEs again? Behold my might.
Okay, knockback and the fuckers. The fuckers.
Knockback plus fuckage.
Here's this
We have to do this
run away
again.
thing. Yep. Oh, get in. Same as before, except this time she's also going to do 3 serial strikes as you're running back.
Okay.
Swim free, my pet.
Yep. First mechanic I've gotten hit by, I think. Just forgot she was gonna do another serial strike when we got back.
I should have said something, I just didn't think to.
Yeah,
try
bloody
for
brilliant you are! You're on fire, you are!
You on fire.
This isn't gonna matter.
And
This matters.
weirdly calm ending.
New horizons, you must come together as one.
Barely fucking hear it. You're bloody brilliant, you are! You must seek new horizons.
No, I didn't mean to pause.
Yeah, it's always really funny when she interrupts herself with that, like going from really excited to just that.
Good.
It doesn't even sound related.
Yeah.
It sounded like she just had a thought.
Here's the line that I always make fun of.
Thank you for making it this far.
Why the gigantic pause?
Till our journey together must end.
Anyway, here he is. Here's Derek!
Derek!
Yeah, this guy, when he gets down to about 50%, the fight is going to change and there will be a big downtime, so if you have burst windows, kind of keep that in mind.
Okay.
His big deal is really big, complicated looking effects that are actually really simple. It'll make sense after you've seen the first one.
Okay. I think I actually remember seeing this one. He like traces a giant path and then it doesn't matter because it's just where
Yeah.
it lands or something, right?
Pretty much.
That's for the second half.
Well, it's also...
Oh, actually, that's both. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be a cone coming out of where the thing is pointing here, so just be either side of this big arrow. And, yeah, basically all of his attacks are that.
Okay.
So occasionally he also likes to spawn a, Pac-Man, like, AoE that fills the whole battlefield after these. You need to get behind him afterward.
This is gonna be...
It's the same exact
same
thing.
thing.
As before.
Okay, I saw the wind circle and wasn't sure what that meant.
Yeah, this is over-telegraphing the fight. This is gonna hit like 7 times.
Okay. We couldn't have gotten any closer for me to be able to use my actual attacks. No? Okay.
Pac-Man, get behind. The arrow. Dude, all of your attacks are arrows. Okay, so 2 of them just kind of get between. The corner!
What did I think of that?
Wind, guide my arrow. My bowstring sings.
Let's knock back from center, find a safe zone behind you.
Okay.
Pac-Man aimed at fucking nothing.
Probably gonna start phase 2 pretty soon, huh?
Okay. I'm pretty far from a burst, so that's fine.
Overcome this. I know you can. Arise!
Arise, chicken.
We, Todd, Ed.
Whee! Todd, Ed.
Your prayers have given us strength. By fighting you, that strength shall be returned to the star. Come, grant us our heart's desire.
Okay, he's gonna attack corners here with gigantic fucking AoEs. Get as far to the corner as you can. And now opposite.
I see.
Those who hesitate are lost.
Someone named Uh-Oh Stinky.
Bad.
Yes.
So with that last one, all those who hesitate are lost.
That's good to know. I wouldn't have imagined that.
Okay, yeah, this is over telegraphed like crazy. Just get in a back corner.
Okay.
You could also do back center, but it's a circle, so...
Oh, that's it. It's literally just where this lands.
It's just
a
that,
circle.
yeah.
Yep.
This
Okay.
is the same
I'm like,
thing.
what is the shape gonna be? This is again the front corner.
It looks way cooler than it actually is. It's a little disappointing. I originally, for the longest time, I thought this was, you know, it's a circle plus you can't be in front of the birds at any time. But no, they just don't matter.
No, this matters.
I think we're gonna get airstrikes soon. Yep, it's just like the ones from the near raid.
Yep. Oh shit, what? Why was there more than one? I don't really understand. These are not like the ones from the near raids, or at least they're more complicated.
Front corners.
I think they're exactly the same as the one in the near raids. It's just like these traveling rectangles.
No, they're different because those ones are one and done. These ones seem to go off twice each.
No, it was new ones spawning. Okay, this is knockback from the center, find a safe zone, and don't be in the back because there's a big circle going off in the back.
So like this is definitely the boss equivalent of having like a really loud motorcycle engine, right? Like this guy has
Yeah,
a small dick.
Kind of.
Yeah, absolutely. Look how big he had to make himself to compensate. Look how big he is over there.
Oh, he's dead.
And he's dead.
Wasted a burst. Oh well.
So that's it. We're done. The alliance raid's over.
Yep.
I beg you, stay the course to the end.
Wow.
I'm noticing there's another trash ball, yeah.
Yeah, with these, if you have an interrupt, be prepared to use it, because these things like to make, situations where there's no safe zone and you have to interrupt it.
I have a stun, not an interrupt.
You're back. The Omnivulus.
The stun probably also works.
Tigera, huh? Oh no.
Servants? What's the meaning of this? Those ones, I leave to you.
No music here.
Nope.
Beat him up.
On the beat
Get
'em
him.
upper. I guess I'm gonna LB on the next group. This head of caster should do it. Seems weird to do it before the boss, but I guess we'll get another 3 bars, so.
Go, my friend. I will stay here with the others.
LB. Wasn't Angelo the name of, that, like, pig familiar?
Yep.
That's all I can think of when I see those.
Each one is multiple familiars, Angelos.
Yes.
Or it's like a box of cereal.
You never know what you're gonna get.
In a box of cereal.
Yeah.
Open up a box of Crunch Berries, you might just get some Rice Krispies.
I mean, it didn't make sense for chocolate either.
No, it does, because they make those, like, assorted chocolate boxes, but the thing is,
and they have a
every
guide
time
inside that tells you what each chocolate is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe there are some that don't, or, like, maybe they
There are
weren't
kinds that
always
don't.
that way.
That's dumb.
They'll tell you like what varieties are in it, but not which one is which.
Oh, they could never.
Now
get
I
over
want
that
chocolate.
nowadays.
God damn it! You fucking assholes.
I know Josh has said he is. Are you much of a sweet tooth, Joel? Because I'm not. I like salty stuff.
Well, I like both.
I much prefer
I
salty
couldn't
stuff.
imagine a life without either one.
I basically do not give a shit about chocolate. I like ice cream, and I like cake, and I like sweets, but nowhere near as much as salty snacks.
Yeah, I'm definitely the opposite. I'll take sweet stuff over salty stuff all the time. So this is probably my favorite boss fight in the whole game.
It shouldn't be.
Which is good, because I've had to do it a lot.
I'm gonna die to this, probably. Don't initiate a ready check,
it's a
you
rough
asshole.
fight.
I mean, that doesn't mean they're going to start immediately.
No, I mean, because it text appeared on the screen covering up the cutscene.
Sorry.
Time to bid farewell to relics of the past.
But yeah, this one is, it's hard to keep up with. Just,
It's very fast paced.
if you need to focus on dodging over attacking, that's probably fine.
Probably gonna die at least 3 times, someone said.
Well, you gotta beat the spread. The other person's presumably going into this with no guidance.
I guess. Nah, it's gonna be even more pathetic when I actually fail to do better than them.
Come, children.
She said come.
Alright, starting in 3, 2...
Are you ready? Okay, go.
So, for this first attack, you're gonna get a line, and then an indicate, like, they'll raise an arm to, like, indicate, like, what side is gonna be hit of that line, basically. You need to remember it, because there's gonna be 3 of them. So here, don't be on the right side of it.
Okay.
The next one, don't be on the left. Last one, don't be on the right. So you just have to run after the first one goes off.
Fight. Fight with all your being.
See, that's what I thought. I saw a bunch of people go to... I'm like, it's don't be on the right, don't be on the left, don't be on the right. And then I saw people going to the left for the second one. I'm like, oh. I guess I remembered wrong? Nope. Should have trusted my memory.
That might have been me. I just I wasn't paying attention to where I was exactly, and I adjusted at the last second.
Hopefully you can follow me if I'm doing what I'm doing right. Okay, so this is don't be on right.
What? Oh, because it's facing... Oh god, okay.
This is don't be on left.
This is why
Probably
I always
ending
park
on a
myself
donut.
behind it.
Yeah, you should be able to stand in this donut and be safe, like this ending point.
Yes. Yeah, I always stand behind her for when she's telegraphing it, so I can just easily see what the directions are, and then I worry about where the lines are after. Because the lines don't go away, they hang around. Which is very nice.
And now we're going to be getting into final exam boss attacks.
I was gonna say, I didn't remember that being from any of the other bosses.
Yeah, no, that's a new one.
She's got a few original ones, but mostly she copies. Boo, get some new material.
Okay, Moon AoEs. If you follow me, I have a strategy for this. I don't know how to explain it.
Is it just run around the edge?
Basically,
Kind
just
of.
pay attention to the stripes. As soon as this first one goes off, then yeah, you can just move here and you're safe. I know this doesn't exactly work as a melee, so...
I don't know, when you said here, I didn't understand. Because I'm like, oh yeah, we'll go around the edge. And you're like,
Keep
yeah,
an eye on
basically.
these spinning around.
Actually, I'm going over here.
Sorry.
Right, remember this.
These little circle AoE when they stop.
Oh. Oh, that's right, there was circles originally. Never mind.
Number 3 is going to go off first, then 1, then 2. Your knockbacks.
They're all knockbacks?
Yeah.
Rogger's contribution is a stack marker!
This is
Yeah,
rotating.
we saw this one earlier. It's going to combine with the, like, fist coming out of the portal attack. But just, yeah, worry about finding a safe zone first, and then... let's see. Is everybody dead? What the hell's going on? I think we just... Yeah, everybody picked the other side. And we're good. Just don't go on the left side.
Okay.
I don't think there's a way to know which one it's going to pick ahead of time. You have to just be quick.
You want to pick something near the middle of the arena so that you can move.
This is the Nafika attack. Match the color of the concentric circles.
So we want to be in blue first, because that goes off
Yeah.
first. And here for 2 and 3.
And back again.
Tridents exploding in order.
These ones are even tighter on their window than the originals. You gotta be fucking quick.
Oh, yeah, the X going over this knockback thing. Shit, I didn't even see it.
I turned off then.
Half the arena.
It's only 1 attack from each boss? Well, no, because
so.
Rogga had 2, actually.
Oh yeah, Roger did that too, I guess. If
Yeah,
we're
this
gonna
is
count the
a
fucking... This is
Knockback
knockoff.
from center and be in line with orange.
Because blue background, okay.
Yeah.
So this is not even a null-thal attack, it's based on a null-thal attack.
Pac-Man, get behind.
Yeah, it's not exactly an alt-ball attack, but it uses the same mechanic as most of his attacks.
Hope you're enjoying my buffs, Joel.
Okay, this is just a giant fucking series of raid wides. If you have any defensive stuff, use it.
I hadn't noticed, but, you know, I am taking your buffs and converting them into a lot of damage, so yeah.
What's this now?
And,
Same
from this
thing,
point,
it's still raid wides.
from this point, as I recall, this message repeats.
Yep, should be the 3 lines now. Okay, don't be on right. That one's a donut. And don't be on right.
So I should be fine just here in this little corner.
Yeah. I could probably LD if you want, unless...
Nah, I have probably the lowest IL here.
Only one set of lines this time? Huh.
Ah, what the hell. I definitely targeted Joel.
I feel so targeted.
And get fucked.
Won't matter.
I believe I got hit by one mechanic that whole fight.
Nice.
And didn't die at all, so... Yeah.
That just tells me that Josh is a lot better at giving instructions than I am.
Not necessarily.
Well, you just signed yourself up for all future mechanics reading duties.
You know we're all going to go into them
everything
blind.
though.
Yep, yeah, so you get to call things out when you figure them out.
Oh no.
Nah, I figure it's going to be collaborative. Well, like we did in Mount Recon, it's going to be just as any of us has an idea of what's going on, we'll shout out and be like, I think it's this.
Mount rocking out with our cock out was fun because we were
It kind of was, yeah.
like,
there was some
figuring
frustrating
out
aspects,
stuff
but
together.
It was,
I liked that.
yeah. We'll get better at it too, probably.
I have nothing.
Lots of things to need on here.
This is where my desktop background used to be, up until I replaced it with the Space Mambo.
I actually need one thing in this pile of shit. It's an orchestrion roll, and I needed 7. I'm never getting this thing. I've run this so many times, and I have never gotten this. People need to stop needing shit they already have.
I don't think they can, if it's an orchestrion
On
roll.
orchestrion rolls, you can.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh, hey, now that you've run this, you'll be able to get a piece of 660 gear or something.
It's free real estate. I have one of each coin. I'm good to upgrade one thing.
I've only got this one.
Oops.
Yeah, just for anybody watching, we have had to run all 3 of those raids about 50 billion times each in order to upgrade the best tombstone gear into a higher version from level 650 to 660. And for a long time it used to be that you could only get 1 token per day from that one, so it was just each week you would run all 3 of them.
Yep.
And then it turned into, yeah, you can just grind it 500 times if you want. It's like, no.
And then I
For
think
me
the
to
same
max
thing...
all my gear, I would have to do them all 14 times, I think.
And then we'll get to experience it again for level 890 gear, I believe, in, no, not 890. Is it 890? That doesn't sound right. Stormblood. It'll be 775 gear. Yeah, we'll get to do the same thing for level 775 gear, with the Echoes of Vanadiel raids. And I'll get to join in this time.
We'll be able to, do it together. Every expansion, we've added one person to the group. I got to the end of Shadowbringers and was grinding Shadowbringers content. Josh got to the end of Endwalker and was grinding Endwalker content with me. You're going to get to the end of Dawntrail and grind Dawntrail content with us.
And then Joseph will finally catch up for 8.0.
I wonder why they haven't announced 8.0 yet.
Are they going to stop?
They kind of have.
Making the game?
They kind of have, because they have said that they have concepts and early development ideas for plot stuff for 8.0 and 9.0. Like, they've said that explicitly.
But why haven't they announced it?
What are they hiding?
Oh no, they're going to cancel the game.
Oh no, we didn't finish the game.
They're just tired, right?
You mean why they're doing this?
Yeah, I guess not.
Are
It's
you
more
aware
like-
that you have a wolf on your chest?
From what I remember, it's just that they're like, well, now that Heidelin's gone, I don't know what our point is anymore. This ether is better used by the people rather than us, so fuck it.
Yeah, I guess.
It seems perhaps a little short-sighted to me, but, you know, they can do what they want. Let's see, what are we upgrading today? Let's do the Armed Guards of Scooting.
Grunka, lunka, dunkety, darm the guards.
You should not ask about the Armed Guards.
This is a random thought to have. I feel like it's got to be difficult to write dialogue to be the final words of the gods.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
It's like they're such immensely powerful, significant, and profound beings. It's like what did people like this say when they're going?
They're going.
Well, I know, they go, I don't want to go. And then they make people upset.
Aw. Yeah, he kept his distance because he didn't want to get attached to us, and he did anyway.
He didn't do a good job keeping his distance, given that he was stapled to us for most of the fucking quest.
Well, most of the time when we had a specific objective, he would be like, let's split up and do it ourselves. I don't want to go with you. Sometimes we made him come with us anyway, but... And then Oshan decides to stay behind as a mortal, and he's like, "Alright, I'm kinda hungry." And they're like, "Oh, we can go get some food. Do you have any money?" He's like, no. How do I get that? We're like, well, you could go get a job. I heard the local, inn needs, a waiter. And he's just like, oh, never mind. And he goes back to the live stream.
Yeah.
This sucks.
You guys suck. I'm gonna go back to being ethereal.
Good face.
Ew.
I thought you meant Derek's. I'm like, what's wrong with his... You didn't make a weird face, but I guess you posted something.
No, it was his face.
Oh.
He was like very sheepish looking. Meanwhile, I just ate shit in the churning mist.
What are you doing in the churning mist?
Trying to do fates.
Oh.
And not succeeding.
You need me to come help?
Maybe.
Okay, just a second. Me set up. Damn, my ding-dongs have brought 2 venture coffers back to back. That's some good work.
Though if you're going to
Here's
do
your-
it, you should probably be grinding for the same thing I am, so as
Hell
to
no.
not waste time. Okay.
No. I took one look at that, decided I wanted nothing to do with it.
Well,
The only
There
one
you
of
go.
those weapons that looks good is, like, the monk one, and I don't like the monk class.
that's all for that. That concludes Myths of the Realm. Next time, see you for the third and so far most recent variant dungeon, Aloe Aloe Island. And then, I think one more video after that, so see you then.